Would you
It
believe
feels so
it?
good to be back. DaeDae, what up, though?
What up, though, man? It's been a while, man. What's everybody been up to?
It's been a minute. It's your boy Bandit. You know I'm here with my boy DaeDae. This is another episode of Detroit Weather, though. We got our special guest. So I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Oh,
What up, though? Rich, man.
damn, it ain't nice to call Rich special. I know he's a little slow, but let's not call him special. I was waiting for somebody else to, like, pop up on the screen. I was like, all right, I got to make a joke about this now. I got to.
Rich, let them know where they can find you at, man.
You can catch me on Riggs928, man.
Hey, Detroit Spurs
On
been hot,
X,
man.
my bad.
On X. You on X. Man, Detroit
I
Spurs
told
been
you
hot,
I'm
man.
special.
Yeah. You're living up to the hype.
But Detroit sports been hot, man. What y'all want to talk about first, man? But I pick it for you, man. Wrong one. Whoop. Let's talk about some Detroit Lions news. Detroit Tigers news, man. Starting off with my boy, Scuba. I know you don't like it, but we don't care.
Got him! On a 103-mile-an-hour fastball, Tarek Skubal's 13th strikeout ends his first career complete game. Brilliant.
Hold on. Before one of y'all get to speak, I'm not going to say I don't like the Tigers. I just don't follow the Tigers. Obviously, I still like them because it's from my home state team, but I just don't follow them.
Hey, I will give credit. This year, DaeDae has been following them a little bit more because he chit-chats about them quite a bit in a chat with me, Chris, and Rux, and Mike. DaeDae follows them more this year than he did last year.
Yeah, I didn't follow y'all till the end of the year last year when y'all got hot.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
But let's talk about
you guys are what, 30, 34, 19, right?
20.
20?
Yep. We're second place.
But Rich, how you feel about his shutout today, man? Complete game, man. No,
bro, that last pitch, that's nasty. And it ain't even the 103. The 103 is not even the nasty part. The nasty part is it cutting in on the righty. Like, you're doing nothing with that. The only thing you can do is hope to tip it and foul it off and live to. That's all you're going to do with it. You're not putting it in play. That's gross. That's gross. Coming right at the dude's feet. That's gross. There's nothing you can do with that.
I watched part of that game this morning, and I watched all the way up to the 5th, and they said he retired the first 15 batters or something that he had faced this morning. That's insane. They said it's like for like the 3rd consecutive start or something like that. He's retired the first 15 batters in a row. That's insane to me. That's crazy.
He's starting to heat up, and that's scary.
It's scary, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he hasn't been bad. He just, you know how it is, DaeDae and Bandit. When you're good, you get held. Your expectations are already up here.
Yes, sir.
So when you're when you're not here, even though you're not where you're supposed to be, but you're still better than 90% of everybody else, you're still doing shitty in everyone's eyes because you're not living up to your expectations because you set your expectations so high.
Absolutely.
Is he running into the same problem that Chris Sale is having? He's just not getting the run support. Because Chris Sale, if you look at his individual actual numbers, if you don't look at the record, he's having a phenomenal year. He's just not getting the run support. Is that what's going on with Skubal? Is he having that problem this year?
He's 5-2.
His
ERA coming in the game was 2.87. It's 2.49 after today's game.
Damn, that's a big drop.
Yeah, right. That's like a half a run.
Yeah, that's a big drop.
So I mean, he reminds me of Heyday Verlander, right? Verlander when he was in his prime, when he started the game throwing 93, 94, you were in for a good night. If he
Man,
come
you knew
out
it was
the
going to be
gate,
a long night.
if he come out the gate throwing 97, 98, it's going to be a long night, but it's not going to be a good one. You know, like, because Verlander had to so he started at 93, 94. By the time the end of the game come, it was 97, 98. You know,
it's not supposed to work. It's not supposed to work like that.
No, Scuba does the same thing. You know, look at all even when he comes out in the seventh, whatever his last pitch. DaeDae, you've been watching a lot of us since the end of the year.
Might just buy you a Tigers jersey, bro.
You too, Ben. When he knows he's about to be done, he empties that fucking tank.
Yep, he ramps it up.
And then he's all excited. Like, bro, he's magical, man. And he don't walk nobody.
Not at all. No walks today allowed at all.
So, can I share something with y'all?
You got it. You got it, Rich. These are the facts, Rich.
Scuba is the first pitcher in Tigers history to throw a complete game with 0 walks, no more than 2 hits, and 13th plus strikeouts.
Damn.
The last major league pitcher to do so was Jacob deGrom in April of 21.
Damn.
And
4 years since anybody's done that.
So it just don't happen, right?
We don't.
Like,
and for all the people that said the Tigers wasn't good this year, all the people that said the Tigers wasn't good this year, all I gotta say is this.
Oh man. Okay. It's just yours.
It's what they want.
Well, to be fair, Bandit, we didn't get no improvements in the batting, which that was our struggle point last year, scoring runs, other than Gleyber Torres, who's done pretty decent. Because nobody wanted him. Me, Chris, Mike, we were like, oh man, like no. And then you had injuries. Your top 3 center fielders, Parker, Wenzel, Veerling, all injured. Like, and then also Veerling, is like your third baseman too, like so yeah, it did. And then you don't know what the what these second year players, what they're gonna do. They're gonna go in them sophomore slumps. So you can't really slam fans and stuff like they've taken, and then Torque, what he was gonna do. Baez, what was he gonna do? It just
We're gonna talk about him. We're gonna talk about Baez, but go ahead.
They got everyone just stepped Dylan Dingler, right? So this is the thing about him, and I said this last night with me and Chris on the Tiger show, and I brought y'all two up. I said, y'all always get on me and say that I'm a homer and don't like damn Ohio State players on my team just because they're from Ohio State. I wanted Dingler. He was drafted in the 2nd round. Huh?
You're cutting in and out, Bandit. Keep going, Rich.
Dingler played at Ohio State. I wanted him. We drafted him in the 2nd round. We drafted Torque first overall. That's the same draft. But last year when he came up, he didn't do so hot. And I was like, man, I don't know. This ain't going to work. Jake Rogers gets hurt. Today was the first time since 2023 that Tarek Skubal has not had Jake Rogers as his catcher as an active player.
And I like that because I heard something on the broadcast today because they were talking about that they're not going to have Rogers just be his exclusive catcher anymore because man, you're one swing of the bat or one foul tip away from an injury or something. You got to have a guy who can go in there and catch everybody. You can't just Rodgers is strictly Scooble. No, a Dingler's got to be able to get in there and catch him too. You got to be able to build that with everybody.
Well, see, and that's what happened, DaeDae, is when when Rodgers got hurt, Dingler caught him. He's done well. Scooble still did well. His bat's hot. Hey, you know what do we always say? No matter the sport, right? When your number gets called, you got to do your thing.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
His number was called, but now he's the starting catcher. Shit happens, right? Like, you hate to see injury, but I also love to see guys step up, because I brought this up too before. Competitiveness is also good amongst the teammates.
Preach,
Yep.
Rich is preaching now. Preach right now, Rich. Preach.
You know, like, you don't want that hate and you don't want that anger, but like, at the end of the day, I want to be good. So, hell, I don't want to sit behind DaeDae on the bench.
Mhm.
I mean, and if we're good teammates and we're cool, like, I'm going to support DaeDae if he does win out the job. And I would hope he'd do the same thing to me. But at the end of the day, you're getting paid to do a job. And also, guess what happens? If you go out and prove yourself, you're either going to get paid by the Tigers or you're going to get paid by somebody else.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're running into the same situation down here in Atlanta. We've got Sean Murphy as our catcher we paid big money for, and then we've got Drake Baldwin, who's he's a hot young prospect. He's a hot young prospect. So we're going through the same thing with, you got a vet who's been there a while, who has continuity with all the rest of the starters, but then you got this young hot bat that you have to get in the lineup who plays the same position as a vet. It's competition. You got to make the best man win.
They gave Murphy all that money,
Yep.
traded for him, and he's been struggling since last year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He's been better than he was this year. He's been better than he was last year after he came back from injury. He was injured the first 6 weeks, not even 6 weeks, maybe the first month of the season. And since he came back, he's been swinging a decent bat, better than he was last year.
But who's better right now is Baldwin, ain't it?
As of late, yeah. As of late, over the past month at least, it's been Baldwin.
I mean, shit, even Naito, who we sent down, he didn't embarrass himself. The catcher that we had to send down to AAA because Rodgers came back. Like, this team, we're not stacked with superstars. We're not the Dodgers. We're not the Yankees. We're not the Red Sox. What makes us good outside even our pitching, but even includes our pitching, is our depth. This Chase Lee, that side armor, DaeDae, he came out of freaking nowhere.
Let me quit.
Is that the guy I seen pitch against the Jays? That may have been the guy. I watched that other hot young prospect y'all got pitch against the Jays. Jung? Joe? Is that his name? Joe. Yeah, Joe.
He's been pitching real well of late. His last 3 starts have been solid.
Yeah,
like me and Chris were talking about last night, once he gets the control, it's lights out. Because he's got 4 pitches that he can throw. Even that curveball he just learned, but he's got that 97, 98 high fastball, and he throws that, what they call a 12-6 curve, where it comes in over top and drops. Mm-hmm. You can't do nothing with it, man.
I remember seeing that pitch against the Jays. That was filthy. Not supposed to be able to do that. He's got the
slider, and he's got the changeup. So once he learns how to pitch, I mean, this is what I try to tell fans that we're getting frustrated with him. Dude is still 22. He was drafted out of high school. He's literally learning on the job.
Yes, sir.
Drafted out of high school, and he's already in the majors.
Exactly, DaeDae. At 22.
That doesn't happen very often. Let's be real.
No. So, and the Tigers are different. They don't give a damn about your ERA and AAA. His ERA was like in the 8s. There's a lot of guys that I could point to. But what they do is they want you, whether you're a hitter or a pitcher, there's things they look for as they advance you levels. So if you do everything they ask of you in AAA, no matter what they'll bring you up to the big leagues for your last bit of. And Chris Fetter, who's the best pitching coach in the major leagues, I don't think it's even a question.
Hands down.
He's going to take you to that next level. But you just got to do what they ask of you to get to him. And then he's going to take you. So that's why Job got advanced. There's nothing more he could do in the minors.
Well,
the only thing you can do is throw a perfect game. That'd be about it.
But all I gotta say is to defend myself is when you look at the record from the Tigers, you feel me, and you see where everybody was saying, "Oh, we got the best record in baseball too," Rich. So I'm allowed to gloat.
No, I don't think you guys have the best record in baseball anymore.
No.
I think somebody else. No, I think Philly has a better record than you guys.
I just looked at it.
Oh, well,
Is it Philly? I think it's Philly, isn't it?
Yeah, Philly is 34-19.
Yeah.
So they got to buy a game.
Half a game.
Yeah.
That'd be a half a game, wouldn't it?
But I'm telling you what, whatever it is, our kryptonite is the gosh damn Guardians, bro.
It's been like that my whole life. Like even when I remember like watching the Tigers back in the my day of watching them, it was the Indians at the time.
Right.
They always used to give the Tigers fits. Always. Cleveland is always giving the Tigers fits.
Boo. Yeah, I gotta hear that shit. You ever in Ohio, bro? We're sure tired of the Guardians, bro.
But see, that's why you got an ace, right? Like that's an ace's job is to stop the bleeding.
Yep.
You lost 3 today. You got Scooble coming on. Good luck.
Let's talk about somebody else right now in Tigers baseball who been doing their thing, man. Your boy,
Go.
DaeDae, now here to go. You hear this shit, DaeDae?
Man, it's been a running joke about Javi for like a year.
DaeDae knows what we're talking about.
He's the GOAT, bro. Even I say it. The GOAT. Javi's the GOAT, bro. Yeah. And now he's finally performing.
Finally, man. Rich, how you feel about his performance lately, man? I know you have some stats for us too on Javi Baez, man.
So, this is where I've come to with Javi. Yes, we signed him for a lot of money, and you had a lot of expectations for him, especially his first 3 years. He did not live up to it. Coming into the offseason, I mean, there was conversations with me, Mike, and Chris. The Tigers were unserious if Javi was on our roster this year.
Yeah.
And we had discussions. Should he be there? Blah, blah, blah. Torque was another one. And, so what I didn't know was them back problems, that was not his problem. They thought it was his back. It turned out he needed hip replacement.
Oh, I thought he just needed to change his batting stance.
No,
he did do
he
that
had
too.
a bad hip.
He had a bad hip. So he did change his batting stance. He got his hip right.
His hip right.
And then
got his hip right.
but kudos to him too to go to AJ Hinch and say, "I play in center field if you need me."
Hey man, he been a dog in the center field too,
dude. If you didn't know better, you would think that's like his natural position.
Yep. Jinx, you owe me a pizza.
You owe me a blunt.
Hey,
you owe me a L.
When I get up off these POs, baby. You know, he's went out there and he's played good. His hitting's got better. And I like him in that ninth spot, right? Because ninth spot is usually your weak link. Here you got Javi on there. Like, no, he's not damn what he used to be, but he's still adequate. He's got decent numbers. His batting average with runners and scoring position, even last year, is good. And I think it takes the pressure off him too, Day. Just go out there and be, and you can tell the manager loves him, the teammates love him. Like,
get your brother.
Man, I'm actually happy for the guy.
I got something to say about because you said the ninth hitter is usually not an important, not necessarily important. I think 7, 8, 9 lineup is just as important as 1, 2, 3, because you're maybe not necessarily the 7, but your 8 and 9 can get on base with your 1, and your leadoff hitter is usually one of the top hitters on the team. He's not the power guy. That's usually your 4. But you know what I mean? Like, you want to get in the 8, 9 holes, you want to get somebody who can get on base. So that guy that hits 1 or 2 can knock them in.
You're correct, but usually your weaker hitters are in the bottom of the lineup.
Yeah, your lowest average hitters are usually your 7, 8, 9 guys. Yeah, 100%. Which so
if you do get them in, yes, it helps, right? Like, because how many times you be like, shit, bottom of the ninth, we're down run. We got 7, 8, 9 coming up. We're cooked.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. I'm with you. I don't feel comfortable as I would if it was like 2, 3, 4 or 3, 4, 5 or something like that.
Or 1, 2, 3,
Speaking of my one hitter, can we talk about, obviously we don't have a graphic, but we're talking baseball. We talk about the man, the myth, the legend who came back almost a year to the date and hit a home run on his first pitch.
I'm right here.
Ronald Acuna is back, y'all. Ronald Acuna is back. And then he went back-to-back, or not back-to-back, but he went 2 games in a row with a home run. Braves are back. Y'all better watch out. We're coming back. Crickets.
The who are back?
The Braves are back, bro.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
You will in September when we come up there and sweep y'all for a 3-game set.
Bandit, little does DaeDae know Acuna is just getting himself ready so he can be that Detroit Tiger.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Hey.
Yeah.
He'll look good in
Tiger.
He'll look good in Tiger's uniform. Let's keep it real.
Sure. Hell yeah, he will.
So Scuba look good with that A right here. The Braves coming across the chest and that A on his hat. Give me Scuba and Baez and like 50 million. You can have
Baez.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're talking crazy. Well, my daughter's sitting here telling me, like, what'd you say? She said, Daddy, let's talk some Lions. So let's talk some Lions. So the season is upon us, bro. And I heard some great news coming out of camp. You feel me? They said the man from Legend, Aiden Hutchinson, is at 100% and been cleared to participate in all OTAs. You feel me? He will be ready by week 1. Daddy, how excited you were about the news about Aiden Hutchinson, bro?
Well, I'm gonna start with something else. I ain't been out here since the draft, right?
Damn.
Right? Yeah, I ain't been on the show since the draft. Yeah. We got 3 Bulldogs on this team now, bro. 3 Georgia Bulldogs. After all the hate I've caught about Georgia Bulldogs on this fucking show, Now we got 3 of them that are Lions.
I know the wide receiver better be careful to catch the goddamn ball. I know that one.
He's just gonna be he gonna take Khalif Raymond's spot.
He better be able to catch the goddamn ball because I mean a lot of drop passes was in Georgia last year.
We led the nation in drop passes.
And a lot of drop passes was in Georgia last year. So.
It still had 2 wide receivers drafted. That's crazy to me. But anyway, no, I'm happy Hutch is back. He's at full strength. Come out, do your thing. I'm happy for it. I'm glad he's back. Ready for the season to start for sure.
Yes, sir. We're gonna talk about the season next. Rich, how you feeling about your boy being cleared and ready to play? I know you got that jersey. I know you ready to go over there. That's your Michigan man.
So, I never had a doubt that he would be ready for the beginning of the year.
So I got a question before you go on.
Huh?
Did you have a doubt that he'd be ready for the Super Bowl if he would have came back?
I don't think after seeing that video, I don't think he would have played. Yeah. I don't think so.
Okay, my bad. So. Go ahead, Rich. What you saying?
But I do think it's funny that, them Vikings, them Bears, them Packers fans. Oh, Hutch, he ain't gonna be ready at the beginning of camp. There ain't no way.
They've been hollering.
Bro, I have been watching this dude since he's been a freshman in college. I've watched him come back from a similar injury, and he was ready for day one. And that was his junior year that he got hurt, his senior year, and that's when he came back and
broke his ass record.
Too bad you didn't have that play where he told that lineman,
shut up,
that got drafted from Ohio State. He said, "Come on, bitch, come on," and ran his ass over.
Oh, you got jumped. I got jumped. Fuck you. Go ahead, Rick.
Hey, we can't have a show without me taking one jab.
I got to jab at myself at the end of the show, but go ahead.
Just tell him kiss the ring, Neil. Just say you got the ring.
You know what I mean?
Hey, we got one too, and we won the last 4. What's up, though? What up, though?
We got 2. We got 2.
It don't matter. You feel me? Tell him.
But no, serious though. So I knew that he would, do his best to get back. Then I've also heard, well, what if the Lions are rushing him back too early? I'm like, well, considering his dad is a doctor, I don't think his dad would let him get cleared if he didn't think he was good enough to go. In my opinion, what do you think, DaeDae?
I agree with that. And I think that's why he's been able to heal kind of quickly too, and be at full strength by the start of the season.
He got them good drugs.
Yeah, he does. That first week after that leg was broke, bro, he wasn't feeling any shit.
He was up there in the gym.
That was Percocet Hutchinson right there, bro.
Hey, him and Santa Baby were hanging out.
You feel me?
That's how Hutch would have played the Super Bowl. He'd have been on a few perks. He'd have been ready to go.
I be during the halftime show. You feel me?
And I'm excited though, man. Because he's the heartbeat of that defensive line.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though he's from Ohio, he's from Michigan. You feel me? I'm excited to see this man come back. You feel me? He is the heart and soul in this defense. You know what I mean? He do give us all the pressures in this section for me. I'm very excited to see him line up next to Williams this year, man. For real, that's what I'm really excited to see, man. Because that's my boy.
Yeah, are you excited about Marcus Davenport?
Man, hell no. I would have rather kept James Houston than Marcus Davenport. Let's keep it real.
We know that you James Houston ride or die over here, bro.
For real though, on
God. Oh, Mr. Boo Boo on himself.
Hey, man,
bro, did you ever listen to the pod when Amon Ra was talking about that? Bro, I was laughing so hard He's like,
I ain't see that one.
Came into me and said, "Bro, did you see James?" And I was like, "Huh?" He doo-dooed on himself. Bro, that shit was so funny.
It's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. But DaeDae, man, your thoughts, man. And then we gonna break down this season, man. Our schedule and everything after this, man.
We're gonna break down our season, man.
We're gonna break down the season, man. Because Sky and Tori, they gave theirs on LFR, man. So
man, and theirs was crazy. Somebody, Scott or Tori said 16-1. That's wild.
Right,
I like my team, bro, but that's wild.
Shout out to LFR. Make sure y'all catch them every Wednesday right here, man. Detroit Fan Report, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, because we back in the building. We back in the building. But DaeDae, man. Yeah, get your thoughts, man. How you feel about it?
My thoughts on what I already said. I'm excited for him to come back. Yeah.
Good shit.
Pretty much. That's it, man. Well, I ain't seen the dude in a year. What do you want me to do? Jump for joy because he's coming back? Like,
somebody ask you next. So how many sacks you think he don't have this year?
Double digits? Nah, man.
Come on. Yeah, I'm hitting you with him today. I'm back, baby.
10 plus at least.
How many sacks Aiden Hutchinson getting this year, bro?
10 plus.
Rich.
My kid's in here. Hold on.
How many sacks Aiden Hutchinson gonna get this year?
So, I'm gonna give you some reasons why I feel the way I do. I think he has no less than 14.
Woo! 1-4? 1-4?
This is why I think that. One, having Kelvin Shepard as your defensive coordinator, he's a former linebacker. So his concentration is going to be on that front seven.
Yes, sir.
You got, is that Casey Rogers? The new D-line coach from Tampa.
Yeah, that's his name, Casey Rogers. Yeah,
him working with the other guys, I think it's going to help. Having DJ Reader back fully healthy, having a full off season, and not having to rehab, like that makes a difference, guys. Right? We've seen it. We've seen it with the Tigers with Casey Mize. We've seen it with different guys. When you don't have to rehab in your off season, you're a lot better, right?
Season? Yeah.
Yes, to improve and not work back from injury. Davenport was brought up. I read something really interesting that really got my gears working.
Was really grinding your gears.
But it was somebody important with They said they believe Davenport's mind is different this year.
During that press conference, though, he looked real like he wasn't even sure of himself, though. When they re-signed him, bro, if you go back and watch that press conference, he did not look sure of himself.
And then
I'm
also
worried about his mind. I don't know what his body's gonna do.
His body.
Well, hey, that makes a difference, though, DaeDae. Think about it. My mind's different. My mind is to win. My mind is to be on the thing. So I'm not gonna let the small little shit sweat me. You feel me? You get my point?
Yeah, but if your leg's broke, that don't matter.
Yeah, but your mind can be anything. Your mind can tell you anything.
Hey, but let's also admit, last year's injury was fluke, bro.
Yeah, what's his name? Fucked his elbow up. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
He got Atlanta Brave chopped.
Right. Shout out to the Braves.
But also,
we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
I believe the secondary is improved.
Boo, your Uncle DaeDae be on bullshit. But go ahead, bro.
I believe the secondary is improved, and that also helps too. I think TA is going to be better coming in this year. You got a Meek, you got DJ Reed.
I'll be forgetting about him.
Believe it or not, that's an upgrade over. That's an upgrade over CD. And we all seen what CD did this.
Yeah.
Brian Branch. He's going to have a full year to where he don't have to work on injury.
And Brian Branch coming in with a chip on his shoulder because he didn't make the All-Pro team. Let's not forget about that.
You know, Kirby.
We're going to talk about Dan Jackson, third safety. The Georgia Bulldog.
I like dude though. I think he has a good chance to make this team as that maybe third, fourth safety special team. So those are my reasons why I think that he can get to that level.
Yeah, he said 14.
That's not. I mean, it's not wild to think like it could be done. He had what?
DaeDae's not calling me a homer for once.
He had what, 7.5 before he went down last year?
Yeah.
And it was what week? When did he go down? Week 7, week 8, week 5 against Dallas?
Yeah.
Man, we played Dallas week 5 last year.
It wasn't Dallas, was it? It was outside the game.
No, it was Dallas.
No, it was Dallas, bro. It was Dallas.
I hate them bugs.
Yeah, I mean, it's 7 through 5 weeks. Yeah, see, that's not 14's not like totally undoable.
All right. We're gonna go through the schedule. Calm down. We're gonna go through the schedule. Hey, bro, see, like it, man. All right.
Yeah, calm down, youngin.
We're gonna go through the schedule. Calm down. All right, let's get through the schedule though. First of all, let's talk about our primetime games, bro. We got a lot of primetime games this year. You feel me? September 22nd, we got the Ravens, ABC. Yeah, that's ABC. Then we got the Chiefs, NBC. Then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the 20th, ABC. Then we got the Eagles, ABC. Then we got the bullshit ass Green Bay Packers. What do you guys say about the Packers? None at all. That's right. We got them on Fox. Then we got them bullshit ass Cowboys on Prime Video. And the last game we got the Eagles on. I mean the Vikings on Netflix. Rich, I'm gonna need your password on that one, bro. For real.
I got you.
I'm about to get my shit figured out by then.
Hey, you got about 6 months, DaeDae.
Yeah, I should. If I don't have it figured out by then, I got some issues.
And I'll be when I subscribe, you know, I'll do the 1 month and then I renew it. You feel me? It's real humbug shit though. But the start of the season, man. Let's see where our season prediction go for our Lions right now, man. You feel me? We got the Packers, we got the Bears, we got the Browns, the Bengals.
That's the Ravens.
The Chiefs. And we got the Buccaneers. We got a bye week, so we'll start right to our bye. We play Green Bay on our home opener. Win or loss? Start with you, DaeDae.
Man, I don't know.
See,
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know.
See, me personally, and this is me, guys. I don't like the prediction shit. This is what I predict. The damn playoffs. What matters is the 3 to 4 wins in the playoffs. That's all that matters. These guys know. I think this is what it left a worse taste in their mouth than losing to San Francisco.
Yeah, I would agree.
Rookie quarterback at home,
15-2, you know, one and done. Like that would make me sick.
Me too.
You know, and so I think they're going to have more of a chip on their shoulder. Who gives it? I don't give a damn if they're 9-7 and we're the wild card team. That don't matter. What matters is what you do in them 3 to 4 games.
Yeah, that kind of does matter, Rich. I don't agree with that one.
The Chiefs won the Super Bowl as a wild card team. They beat the Ravens on the road, and they beat the Bills on the road. It don't matter.
And the Bengals, right?
Yeah, get in the playoffs. That's all that matters.
Well,
if you're that team, if you're that dude, you go on the road and win.
Well, y'all just get the last 20 minutes of the show. like just say fuck it. We're not don't worry about the last 20 minutes was the prediction. So y'all gotta come up with something to talk about. It's the predictions, goddamn it. Now I need to know if we gonna beat the goddamn Green Bay Packers on week 1 of this upcoming football season. Rich, I'm gonna start with you first. That's how you
He said you guys are gonna answer the question no matter fucking what, bro.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
That's how you put it there. That's how you let them know. Oh, I'm gonna let that goddamn.
Hey, he said you answer this question or I play the Ohio State fight song. Motherfucker, I'll predict then.
Hey, y'all can't fight. Hey, shout out to the 187 people that's watching, man. You ain't gonna find no content like you're gonna find right here. You feel me? Tell them to subscribe at. Like Detroit family.
I say W.
W, you think we beat the Packers on the road, game 1?
Fuck
Yes.
yeah, doggy.
I'll give him a dub.
My prediction is crazier than Tori's, but go ahead.
Bro,
Yeah.
don't even say it. Bro, come on now. We're not going to.
On a day back, I'm doing it like that.
Bro, bro, no. Come on. There's way too many factors in that. Damn, here comes the storm. Way too many factors in that for them to go 17-0, bro. There's too much turnover on this team for them to go 17-0. That's wild. 16-1 was wild. No way, bro. We have a couple hard ass teams, a lot of hard ass teams we got to play.
Shout out to Tori. So, Daddy, I'll just put it like this: where do you see our most challenging games coming from this year?
Week 3.
Yeah, I can agree with that one.
Week 2.
Week 2 in Chicago. In Chicago. You know what? You know what?
No, don't do it.
Nah, I don't. I kind of tend to agree with that, man.
Do you know what? I'll explain why I say that.
Go ahead. Explain.
I think the guys might be too juiced to play.
Ben Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's possible. I'm not saying I could see that though.
I can see that. Yeah.
I don't.
And
you got them winning every single game. So.
And let's be real too.
Not every single one.
Hey, and if we're gonna keep it real, even when Chicago sucks, they give us a hard time.
True.
But do we lose
I think
again?
Chicago's going to be. I think Chicago's going to be a little bit better than people are going to give them credit for. I don't think they're going to be. I think they're going to be like. I don't think they finished dead last. I don't think they do.
I think our division stay the same, but Chicago and the Bears switch this year.
Chicago and the Bears, so they switched it themselves.
I mean, Chicago. And Packers. Hey, they both. That's how they both shitty to me. You feel me? But Chicago and the Packers switch this year.
Yeah, I got the Packers finishing last in the division this year.
I absolutely do
For
myself.
sure.
I really don't. I don't see no key acquisitions or anything that really make me scared of the Packers.
I think we win our first two. I'll say dubs for the first 2 games.
I got
And
Baltimore. I got Baltimore being our only loss this year.
That's gonna be our first real test. That's gonna be our first real test, bro.
I think Baltimore gonna be our only loss. I feel like we owe the fucking Commanders the fucking things from last year. We want the Eagles because they're the Super Bowl champs. We're gonna show up and show out, and I really don't see nobody on our other than on our division that really scares me at all.
I'm with DaeDae on that too. I'm tired of that. Man, do the shit in the playoffs. You don't owe him nothing in the regular season. You owe him a loss in the playoffs.
Yep. But it's a chance Washington might not even beat her this year.
I mean, that's true too. But I'm just so like.
So get him while you get. So get him while you get the chance to get. If I got,
I guess, yeah.
Get him while I can see him. Not wait, cause we don't even know if he's gonna be there at that time, bro. So get him where you get him, bro. And if we get him in the playoffs, get him to get in.
Yeah, Indiana's putting a beat down on the Knicks. Y'all hear that?
What?
Fucking rain. It's raining hard as shit outside.
It was like that earlier. It's supposed to rain like the next week here. Imagine that, DaeDae.
Dude, lately, past month at least, It's been nice during the week, shitty on the weekends.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I see we're talking about the fucking weather here. So
All right, so Rich, what do you think? We beat Baltimore? Rich
What's
will walk
up?
away. Do we beat Baltimore? I don't think so. I don't think so. You could say we owe them a loss too because they beat the shit out of us 2 years ago.
They beat the fuck out of us.
So
2 years
to
ago.
me,
They beat the fuck out of us, bro.
that's a game like I need to like see the first 2 weeks. Like, how does that defense look? How are we, on the run? Because to me, it scares me going against them mobile quarterbacks, man.
Still, yeah, me too. Always has.
We'll have mobile quarterbacks the first 2 weeks.
No, those guys can
mobile.
move. They're not mobile. They're
not Lamar Jackson mobile, but they can fucking move, bro. They can scrim out the pocket if they have to.
I like Lamar.
Nobody's like Lamar. We're not saying that, bro.
Because for me, I want
fucking Lamar.
For me, my defensive plan, I want Caleb getting out the pocket because that's when he starts messing up.
Yep.
He might chip
Say with love too. Say with love.
Yeah, get them out the pocket. Now Lamar, you don't want him outside the pocket because that's when he slices and dices you.
Yep.
So we all agree right now at the first 3 weeks of the season we'll be 2-1.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's go through the next three games. We got the Cleveland Browns, the Bengals, and the Chiefs. Record in 3 games.
Shador gonna beat us.
Man,
oh my God.
Shador gonna beat us.
Or is it going to be small hands Pickett?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Teddy Two Gloves.
Or is it going to be Old Man Joe?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. Bullshit.
By then, that early in the season, we might get Flacco. We'll probably face Flacco.
We'll play Flacco. Old Flacco,
Yeah.
because it starts to year Flacco the first 4 games. You feel me? So
I think we beat Cleveland.
Cincinnati, Joe Burrow.
Cool. I'm with Rich. Like Rich said for week 3, I got to see those first couple games for this game. Because Joe Burrow will slice the dice shit, bro. Joe Burrow will slice the fucking dice.
So,
it's not our offense I'm worried about. It's our defense is what it is for me this year. Our offense, I have really no cares.
So this is what I'm going to say, DaeDae, and I want to know if you agree with me or not. That Bengals game depends on the development of TA.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Because he's going to have to match up with either T or Chase.
Yeah.
Reed can't take them both.
But you still got Meek, though.
Man, look, I think Amik just had a couple hot games last year, and he caught fire.
Meek didn't have a couple hot games when he played for the Raiders. He had a good season when he played for the Raiders too. So you can't say that.
Man, we're going back 2 years on this cat. I'm only talking about since he's played for us. I don't give a damn what. I don't care what he did. I don't care what he did for the Raiders, man.
Checking the background checks that they do when you get put in a job application.
Amik can be our secret weapon against Justin Jefferson, bro. Okay. As far as I think eventually Amik gets pushed on the depth chart. I just think eventually he does. Somebody's gonna outplay him. Oh, okay, Cat.
Rakestraw.
I don't know about that, guys.
Oh, man, that dude has to show something, and he has to show something quick. Second round pick, I need something out of you. I know you were hurt last year, but I need something this year.
If you listen to the coaching staff, he's getting put in that box like other guys that we know of, right? Like the James Houstons, like the J-Mos, we need this side of him. Oh, we're just gonna have him focus on one side. He's just gonna focus on the outside. Like, it's not looking good. I mean, he can come out of it. He can come out of it. We have seen that. But that's where he's at in his development. That's not, the trajectory is not up right now.
Not good. Yeah. For Rayshaw, it's not. No.
I think everyone's starting to accept that.
You gotta be another Brad Holmes pick that we be talking about ain't shit in the second round.
But
Man.
also you have to say he was injured last year. So he's a little behind the 8 ball. Like, I'm willing
Bandit,
to give him
don't say nothing bad about Brad Holmes' draft pick.
I ain't
People
saying
don't like
nothing
that.
about my GM,
Bro, I
Brad.
about get murdered every time.
If Brayshaw don't pan out, we'll be here talking about Brad Holmes' second
Hey,
round pick.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Hey, as soon as DaeDae starts talking shit about Brad Holmes, he got to go get his.
Not in one Pride Nation, you can't say nothing about Brad Holmes. I'm just saying. We ain't going to do that. We ain't going to put me on that boat. I'm just saying.
As soon as DaeDae wants to start talking shit about Brad Holmes, he's got to go put on his bulletproof vest.
Man.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Like, real talk. Don't say nothing bad about Brad Holmes. Don't do it.
Them shots are coming.
Yeah, bro.
No.
I've learned. I keep that opinion to my fucking self.
Yes, you do. You don't talk about Brad. Not over here. Not over here.
I don't talk. Rich will tell you, I don't talk bad about the dude. It's just the opposite talk.
About Uncle Brad.
No, I don't talk bad about Brad.
We don't talk bad about Uncle Brad, huh? We don't talk bad about Uncle Brad. I'm just saying. You know how they do it around here.
We don't.
But yeah,
you can't ignore his flaws, and that's all I'll say.
I'm just saying. I need a record for this week 4 through 6, please.
I think we beat Cleveland. I think we beat Cincy.
Cover it. You better say some bullshit. Go ahead.
And I think we lose to KC.
Why the fuck would you think we lose to KC, bro?
Bro, that's still Pat Mahomes, my guy. Like, I think we're going to go 2-1 in that stretch right there, bro. That's straight. In that 3 game, that's a tough 3-game stretch. That's what? Are you home against Cleveland?
You're away. Yeah, you're home. You're home against Cleveland, away against Cincinnati, and you're away against KC.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. And then what are you home against? Tampa
Bay. You got a bye week, and then you got home against Minnesota Vikings.
So,
and then I think we beat Tampa after that.
Let me say my little piece on that 3-game. I think it's going to be tough to go 2-1, but at the same time, you need to go 2-1 because, man, those are you got to beat them playoff teams. You know, Cincinnati and Kansas City are going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Tampa
and
too.
Also,
don't forget about that 4th game, that Tampa game right after that.
I'm just going in that 3-game stretch.
Okay.
But that's a good point. That's fair. But you know for sure Cincinnati and Kansas City are definitely in Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, since you can get their defense right, yeah, they're good. They're good. Yeah.
I don't give a damn with Joe Burrow and that passing. Like that's scary. But DaeDae. You only need
he almost single-handedly carried them to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, like that's a bad boy.
Yeah.
So Rich,
LSU Joe Burrow, not Ohio sucky Joe Burrow. Like y'all like to claim him.
Her, bro. Hey, her, bro. He's cool, bro.
Hey, did you know
he's a hater, but he's a hater, but he's spitting facts though.
Hey, did you know that day they like to claim all these quarterbacks that and these players, J-Mo, Quinn Ewers, Joe Burrow, all these guys that they weren't allowed on the field at Ohio State and go succeed somewhere else, and they want to claim them. Oh, Ohio State.
You Hoboken.
That'd be like me claiming fucking Justin Fields, you know? You know what I mean?
Hey,
like
y'all did him so dirty at Georgia when you brought him on at that fake punt.
That fake punt, bro. That play was living infamy.
My buddy's is a Georgia fan, and he said, "What were they thinking?"
That was the dumbest play in Georgia history, bro. It's been voted on down here.
Shout out Kirby Smart.
All right, we got 5 minutes left in the show, y'all. Let's get the rest of these games. So give me your record between that 3 games. Week 4 through 6, Rich.
I'm gonna say 2-1.
All right, so y'all both got us at 4-2 right now. So we go game by game. Tampa Bay, win or loss?
Where is it? Home?
Yep.
I think we win that one.
What'd you say?
5-2 going into the bye.
My son said win. Rich.
I'm gonna say a win, but hell, just like DaeDae pointed out, that Tampa, then by Minnesota, Washington, Philadelphia, and hell, I don't even think you could sleep on the Giants. That's a tough stretch.
We got a tough schedule.
Yes.
So, what you think? So, just give us all your predictions and things so we get out here so we can all watch my kids ready for me.
All right, I'll go game by game real quick. I'll go. I think we lose. I think we beat Minnesota. I think we lose to Washington again. I think we beat Philly. I think we beat the Giants. I think we beat Green Bay. We sweep Green Bay. And then I think, man, this hurts me to say, I think we lose to Dallas.
Bro, I'm done.
And then we lose to the Rams.
How the fuck he say we lose to Dallas?
I mean, they do got George Pickens now.
I don't give a fuck about George. Go ahead, Daddy. I'm sorry.
We lose to Stafford. We beat Pittsburgh. We lose to Minnesota, and we beat Chicago.
Rich, give us your predictions, and then I'm gonna let my son give us mine. You feel me?
That's 1, 2.
So I say we beat Minnesota. We lose to Washington. We beat Philly. I think we're gonna lose to the Giants.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Listen. That's week 12. They got their pass rush is unbelievable, and that's about the time that we have 1 or 2 offensive linemen hurt every year.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Hallie.
And then we beat Green Bay. We beat Dallas. We beat Rams. No, I'm gonna say we lose to Rams. We beat Pittsburgh. And we'll finish up 1-1 against Minnesota and Chicago. We're gonna lose one of those games.
All right, Neil Green Jr., a.k.a. Bandit Jr., I'll put you on the mic. I'm going to put you on here and let you give your schedule prediction. Week 1, we play Green Bay, win or loss?
Win.
Week 2, we play Chicago, win or loss?
Win.
We play Baltimore, week 3, win or loss?
Lose.
Week 4, we play the Cleveland Browns, win or loss?
Win.
All right, then. That's why I'm proud for you to be my son right now. Week 5, we play the Cincinnati Bengals, win or loss?
Probably loss.
Week 6, we play Kansas City, win or loss?
Win.
7, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, win or loss?
Win.
You know, we went on a bye week, you feel me? We chilling. Week 8, week 9, we play Minnesota Vikings, win or loss?
Lose.
I'm gonna need you to get up off my chair now.
No.
No, week 10, we play Washington Commanders, win or loss?
Tie.
Tie.
Tie game.
Okay.
You lost me, dog.
Hey, he said I look like Jada Daniels, damn it.
The Eagles, week 11.
Win.
We got the Giants, week 12.
Win.
We got the Packers, week 13.
Win.
Cowboys, week 14.
Win.
That's right. The Rams, week 15.
Win.
Steelers.
Lose.
We lose to the Steelers?
Damn.
Vikings, week 17.
Win.
Bears, week 18.
Lose.
All right, get up off my seat.
Good job.
I'm not feeding them for the next week. No, I'm just playing.
Damn. CPS will be at your door in about 10 minutes.
For sure. Hey, man. Appreciate everybody, man. 238 people coming out to watch, man. You feel me? Detroit Fan Report, man. We'll be back up and going this up and coming week. We're going to have our shows going, you feel me? Detroit What Up will be returning back on Fridays at 8 o'clock p.m. You feel me? So do us a favor, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Before we head out of here, man, Rich, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Find me on X at Riggs928.
For sure. Say Uncle DaeDae. Let them know where they can find you at.
She gonna say it?
Nah, she ain't gonna say it. She can't talk yet.
You can find me right here, man. You can find me right here. I'm always just right here.
And I'm your boy Bandit, man. Hey, you find me everywhere, man. You already know what we're doing, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, man. Detroit Fan Report, you feel me? We just do. Hey, we almost 2 hours ago hit the 500 subscribers, man. When we get to 500 subscribers, we will be giving out a jersey of your choice. Say Tigers, Red Wings, Pistons, or Lions, huh? Yeah, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate everybody else, man. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your holiday, Monday, you feel me? Be safe. Don't do nothing stupid. You know, always stay classy, Detroit. No, I'm just saying.
All right.
Ron Burgundy. With that said, man, we out, man. Peace.
Adios, turd nuggets.